Okay, once again, good morning. So, second half of the year already. Almost in the middle of second half. Huh? Okay. So just want to bring you some update from Shire Memorial Hospital, our sister hospital in Nepal. Okay. If you have chance to go there, behind the hospital you can see some of the mountain range, but that is not the tallest. We were told by the people there, those mountains doesn't count as mountains. Only if a mountain is covered with snow 365 days a year, then that mountain is considered a mountain in Nepal. Interesting. So they say our Mount Kinabalu is not a mountain. Yeah. Okay, so a few times ago I shared with you about, we were able to raise enough funds to buy equipment for them to start cataract surgery. So here we can see the chaplain there, very old chaplain. You know how old is he? He's 86 years old. 86 years old, he's still every day actively doing chaplaincy work. He will stand at the entrance of the hospital, greeting people coming in. He is, you can say, also what do you call that, concierge, and also customer service man. And he can speak multiple languages and dialects. So a lot of people who come from far are able to understand, or feel at home when they come to a foreign place. So this hospital serves people from everywhere all around Nepal, and sometimes even from Tibet. So the chaplain was, just a few days ago, he was leading in the dedication service for their new cataract surgery service. Okay. Imagine they have not had cataract surgery done there before this. Okay, so now you see the eye specialist. They have one eye specialist, the only one in the hospital, and she is using the operating microscope there, you can see. Right, so this is a picture of the first cataract surgery done there. All right, and by some of your help, they were able to buy this microscope to start the service of cataract surgery. So here you can see Dr. Roji there with the operating microscope. And then after the first cataract surgery with the patient, upon completion of the surgery. So I'd just like to again thank those who have contributed to this effort to raise funds for buying, supporting them in buying equipment necessary to start cataract surgery. So you can see this is the first patient, and I believe it will not be just one patient. It will be many, many more that are coming, and hopefully they can grow from time to time to serve more people in the community. So thank you very much for your support and your prayer. This finally has come to fruition. Okay. Okay, today I'd like to share with you again. Okay, I shared this one many, many times, but now I'm going to twist a little bit and approach it from different lessons that we can learn from this passage. So in John chapter 8, there was this conversation between Jesus and the rabbis and the people and the leaders of the nation at that time. So the discussion became more and more heated as they were talking. And finally, at the end of chapter 8, verse 56, Jesus said, "Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad." Verse 57, "And then the Jews said unto him, You are not even 50 years old, have you seen Abraham? 58. Jesus said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, means truly I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Okay, this is, they cannot take it anymore, because Jesus was saying that before Abraham was even born, I was already there. Okay, that means he's claiming to be God, okay, or equal with God. And that's why in verse 59, they took up the stone and want to kill him. All right? So that's background of the story. But Jesus hid himself. And he went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. Right? His time was not yet. And Jesus escaped. They didn't manage to kill him. So even as Jesus was passing by, coming out from the temple, he saw a man who was born blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him one question. Master, who did sin? Is this man sin or his parents sin that he was born blind? You see, in the rabbinical way of thinking, or their teaching, their logic, is that if you get terrible illness, there must be some sin, either due to your own sin or your parents' sin. But here, you think that it will settle the problem. It must be the parents' sin because the baby is not born and he was born blind. So what sin can he conduct? But no, according to the rabbis, at least those times, the baby can sin even in the mother's womb. Okay? So to them, it's either your parents have sinned or the baby has sinned even in the mother's womb. So the disciples asked this question. He is so, if you want to say pathetic, Master, who has sinned actually? Is this man sinned in his mother's womb or because of his parents' sin? That's why he was born blind. Well, Jesus answered very interestingly. Jesus said, neither had this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him. So Jesus settled this question once for all. He said, neither this man sinned or his parents sinned. That is important. Okay? But that the work of God should be made manifest in him. Right? So a lot of times we understand, okay, yeah. But let me read on first. So Jesus continued to say, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night comes when no man can work. And then Jesus said, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Okay, it's not this man's sin, neither his parents' sin. Then why is he born blind? But that the works of God should be made manifest in him. Do you find that sounds a little bit strange? Did God purposely make him blind from birth, suffering for so many years, so that Jesus will finally come and heal him, and so that God's work will be manifest in him and God receive the glory? Before this, every time I read this, it sounds a little bit strange. Did God really purposely make this person blind so that one day he'll come and heal him? Is our God, in a way, a little bit cruel? Okay. Ponder on this. Neither has this man seen nor his parents, but the works of God should be made manifest in him. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night comes when no man can work. As long as I'm in the world, I'm in the light of the world. Okay, read again. Neither had this man seen nor his parents, but the works of God should be made manifest in him. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night comes when no man can work. I've read this many times. Sometimes that at the back of your mind, you think, is it correct? You see, the Bible, when it was written, there's no punctuation. Okay, when the Bible was written, there's no punctuation. Punctuation is actually added by people, in not too long ago. All right. So, of course, this is not the only incident when it happened that punctuation actually changes the whole meaning. Okay. You look at the punctuation again in the Bible. Okay. Jesus answered, neither this man sinned nor his parents, but that the work of God should be made manifest in him. Okay, you see the bottom there, I repeat it, write in our modern way of writing and put different punctuation, and you analyze and see it is totally different meaning. Okay, Jesus answered, bottom, the paragraph bottom. Jesus answered, neither had this man sinned nor his parents, full stop. But that the works of God should be made manifest in him, I must work the works of him that sent me. Do you catch it? Okay, verse 3 as it was printed in our Bible, okay, this is King James Version, but if you read other versions, many also the same way, okay, it's written the same way, or same meaning, all right? What is printed there? Neither this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God may be made manifest in him. It is as if God has purposely made this person blind so that one day Jesus will walk through that path while escaping from the Jews, that he would heal this person so that God's glory will be manifested. All right? But when you change the punctuation, the whole meaning changed. Jesus answered, okay, the bottom paragraph now, neither had this man sinned nor his parents. Full stop. But that the works of God should be made manifest in him, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. So Jesus is saying that this is still the daytime. The night time is going to come. The night time is going to come. It means he's saying the time is short. My time is short. People are trying to kill me. I'm going to be killed one day, very soon. But that the works of God may be manifest, I will work what God has called me to do. Make sense? Okay. So Jesus is saying, it's not because of this man's sin or his parents' sin, but my duty is to do God's work. And I'm going to do God's work today so that God's work will be made manifest in him today. All right? So it is not Jesus saying that, he was born blind so that today I can heal him. Make him suffer for 20, 30 years so that today I can heal him. He is saying that I want to do God's work, and here is an opportunity for me to heal him. We are all living in this world that is not perfect. We face troubles. Sometimes we feel ourselves in agony. We go through challenges in life. Things doesn't go well according to our plan. and there are problems, there are pains, there are afflictions. Even if you are chosen to follow God, all these things does not go away. Because we are living in a world that is not perfect. We all suffer because of sin in general that has come into this world. But the only difference when you choose to follow God is you don't walk this path alone. You have God working and walking with you. When you have God walking with you, you have nothing to fear. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, yet you will have no fear because God is with you. And that is the good news. That is the good news. And here Jesus says, I am here to do God's work. When he saw someone suffering, that is an opportunity to do good work, to extend the healing arms from heaven to earth. So Jesus said, I must work the works of him who sent me. So the emphasis is not someone coming into the hospital, is this man have, sinned, or his parents have sinned, that's why he's in this bad shape. But when someone coming in seeking for help, it is our work to do the works that was appointed by heaven. Today, it is God's work that we are doing. We are told that Jesus is our example. And Jesus said that while it is still day, while he still have time, it is time to do God's work. We know that this world will end. While it is still the daytime, while there is still time, God wants us to do his work. Because when the night comes, no man can do any more work. The night will come, and Jesus will come. But as long as we are still living in this world and have the opportunity to do good, Jesus said, I will do God's work. And I am the light of the world, Jesus said. And Jesus also said the same thing to us. You are the light of the world. And we ought to do the same. So when we see someone coming in to the hospital, it is not, hey, this person, because, he has done something wrong, great sin outside, that's why he's suffering. But it is an opportunity to extend the healing from heaven to that person, just like Jesus did to the man who was born blind.